Alrighty folks, so today is Monday, November 12th, and we're going to do a little video fishing report today. Maybe take y'all through the process of how I find fish on any given day, give you a few tips on that. But anyways, I'm a little bummed this morning. We were planning on heading out to Lake Travis, but the wind forecast was a little bit too high for me to be stoked on going out on Travis. So we're changing plans, going over to Lake Austin. The last couple times out on Lake Austin, it's been pretty tough. So we'll see what happens today. We're going to try a few things a little bit differently and see what happens. So consequently, I've got all of my rods and everything rigged up to fish Lake Travis instead of Lake Austin, and which is, you know, one of the most important things as far as I'm concerned when it comes to having a successful day out on the water is being prepared, and you know, all the preparation and stuff beforehand definitely make a big difference in how your day goes. So I'm gonna have to change some things up, re-rig some rods with some different things, and as you can tell, I've got warm weather gear on today. It's pretty cold. This is the first real cold morning that I fished so far this season. It's about 43, 44 degrees outside right now, and it's going to be a little bit windy today as well, so we'll see what happens. Oh, it's a good one. Oh, it's a big one. Oh, come here, girl. You gotta walk around with me. Oh, come here, girl. Oh, I got off. There we go. Woo! Don't. There we go. How's that? Solid 4-pounder there. Put in the live well for pictures later. Well, that was the first keeper of the day. It's about 9:30, and we've just been fishing our way back into this creek here, and there hasn't been a whole lot going on. It's a pretty big creek, but we just came all the way back into this creek, caught a few small ones, and then just as we made it to the very back of the creek here, started skipping up under these overhanging trees and stuff, and it's pretty shallow back here, and caught that good 4-pounder there. It's fall time, so that's pretty typical, you know, finding fish at the very backs of creeks. I've seen a few shad, you know, popping up here and there, so I'll keep fishing this bank here and see if I can't catch any more on this fluke. You got me going, Mimi. The big old catfish. I thought we had a 12-pounder. Get out of there. Oh! Well, now that pitching up into some pretty skinny stuff. I can see the bottom and everything just fine. That's a keeper about 2.5, 2.25. Get some pictures later here. Alrighty, it's that time for the wrap up. I got off the water about an hour ago or so, around noon, and unfortunately the camera batteries died, and totally forgot my backup ones today. Just about an hour or so before we got off the water, and I did end up catching one more keeper, and so the 3 keepers I caught weighed 411, 2.5, and 2.9. And the 2 2-pounders came flipping a beaver up shallow, one in some tules and one in some brush. All fish were caught in less than 2 feet of water. All fish were caught in kind of backwater areas towards the backs of creeks and sloughs, that sort of thing. That was about it, really. That was the main pattern, typical fall pattern. I tried fishing out in several spots on the main lake, only caught dinks out there. And, fall time, it's real typical for those fish to move up shallow into the backs of creeks and stuff as they're feeding. One thing I did notice is that big fish that I caught, the 411, threw up a big old crawdad when as I was fighting it and reeling it in. And that's what actually cued me in to start flipping that beaver, more of a crawdad imitation bait, and that's what I caught those other 2 fish on. So there's another real big key when it comes to finding fish, is pay attention to what the fish are telling you. Look for little clues like that may clue you into where they're at and what they're feeding on, that sort of thing. So you can kind of match the hatch a little bit, or really get dialed in. So pay attention for those clues. But hope you all enjoyed it today, and I know I did. It was a lot of fun. Hopefully we'll get more fish next time. All right.